All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's King Dio, and today I got something I never ate before on a channel, and I've eaten something similar to this, but not exactly this. But this is basically, my attempt at disco fries. Cheese, gravy, fries. Didn't have mozzarella. We had Monterey Jack, so that's what I used. Used some feta cheese and grated Parmesan. Uh, just got a jar of one of the I forget the name brand, but the little chicken gravy that's in the little jar, and yeah, so let's just go in. I do like that though. Mm, something different, but this would have just been chili cheese fries, and I'm low key kind of tired of doing that because it'd be like hit or miss. Now I'll try some authentic poutine one day. Not poutine, disco fries. Well, I want to try poutine too. Obviously I have to go to Canada for that, but for authentic disco fries, gotta go to Jersey. But it's good. But a pizzeria at my in my city, it sells like a gravy fryer with cheese, and that's the first time I ever had something like that, and it blew my mind. And I've had it at least 3 times. Like just about every time I've went there, I've gotten that, and I've enjoyed it. It's been a minute though, so I had McDonald's for lunch today, and I ain't gonna lie. Well, at first when I went in there wasn't really playing no music, so I was like, maybe I could probably try. Then it started playing music. When I tell you, the food was so fresh, so hot. Like I said, it's a McDonald's that's in walking distance from my job, next to the Rallies and the Five Guys and stuff. So they be on point every time. At least for me, most of the time. Like 99% of the time, they're on point. Maybe this isn't appropriate amount of gravy. Like maybe it's too much gravy. In fact, no, I'm almost certain it probably is too much gravy, but hey, it's still cheesy. Because originally, when I was thinking about this, I have a jar of like I think it's ragu. I think the brand ragu like garlic Alfredo sauce. I was going to use that instead of the brown gravy, and still do the thing with the cheese and all that kind of stuff. But I opted out. So there was two of these jars of chicken gravy. I messed the first batch up because I had the gravy. All I had to do was just put it in the pan, the little pot or whatever, and let it heat up. Because it's already made gravy, so it's the right consistency or whatever for the most part. Um, but I saw some beef consomme in there, and I add that to it. That's watery, so it made it super watery. So I was like, okay, I need to thicken this up. So I just added, I just poured cornstarch into the pot without making it a mixture with the water. So you just see little white little blocks in the. So yeah, that was gravy ruin. So I took the second one and I just did what I should have did the first time, which was just put it in the pot and heat it up. So, but it all worked out. Oh, but back to the McDonald's. That McDonald's was so fresh, bro. Like I can agree with that order. I can agree. McDonald's can be a little overboard with the salt, but even so, their stuff is so elite when it's like fresh. Like there ain't many fast food spots I'll put over McDonald's. And then if it's McDonald's at their best, there's damn sure not really many places I put over McDonald's. I didn't get nuggets this time like I usually do though. I um I wasn't trying to, shouldn't be eating at work anyway, but still. Um so I did like a hot and spicy meal. Wait, no. No. Yeah, I had a hot and spicy meal. I'm forgetting what I ordered. I had a hot and spicy meal, and then I had a little triple cheeseburger modified the way I like it, which is taking off the ketchup, the mustard, and you know, add mayo. And boy, when I tell you that burger was just so fresh, so delicious, so good. The only thing was missing was some barbecue sauce. Mm. I should have took a picture of the food, but wasn't thinking about all that. And I got my boxes of my sugar cookie toast crunch. But I just grabbed two boxes instead of four. Um, I should have I should have just grabbed as many boxes as I could, but then that adds up quick because it's like $5 a box. So you know it was like $4.68 or something like that a box. So that adds up. So that's like $20+ if I would have got the original four boxes I was planning on getting. So I just settled for two. You know, like I gotta still act like I know I got a little special visit coming up. But it's crazy because like the other day, I think it was the other day, like yesterday or whatever. She called. I think she was eating dinner or lunch or something. I can't remember. I just remember she was eating good because she was eating some Chinese food, and she tried what it was egg foo young. She tried egg foo young for the first time, and she really liked it. Um, I still haven't tried it yet, but she's over there sitting eating Chinese food in my face. I ate chicken nuggets, frozen chicken nuggets and French fries, and she over there eating good with the Chinese food. So, um, we'll probably eat Chinese food when she comes down here. Um, but yeah, so she was over there eating all good and stuff. So I got her back today when I went to lunch. I was at McDonald's. I called her. Like, McDonald's is just on another level to me. I know, like, nowadays, it seems like it's more people coming out saying that they hate McDonald's or whatever. But I don't know. The only time I hated McDonald's was when I was working there. But as far as eating it, like ordering food and stuff, uh, McDonald's is still one of the best. The only thing I don't like about these fast food places, especially these burger places, is that when they come out with something new, it's just the same thing repackaged. McDonald's had this bad like a few years ago when they was doing all these celebrity meal rollouts. Rally's is kind of doing the same thing, copying, but their stuff is kind of a little bit different because it's not stuff that's really on the menu, just switched up. You know, McDonald's will just sit there and give you the same nuggets, and because such and such ate it with hold up. Because such and such ate it, you know, with a cheeseburger and a large Sprite. Who cares, bro? There's nothing special about that. But they was able to drive. I don't know. I didn't look at none of that stuff, so I don't know. But I would assume they drove sales, whatever. But this was good. I don't know if I could say, well, at least in terms of my creation, I definitely wouldn't put it over like chili cheese fries or any kind of like loaded fries. But they were definitely good, and I would definitely do this again. I would probably use less gravy, more cheese, just enough gravy, obviously, to where you know there's gravy with the fries, but not so much where it's like a puddle like this, because this little puddle is going in the trash, but it was still delicious. But I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. And until next time, peace out. A King Deal production.